Hey y'all, it's your girl Kiri, and I am back with episode 2 of I'm Serious This Time the Pod. I am super duper excited for this episode. I have a very special guest who is very special to me. My sister, my friend. We got my girl Tay Will in the building. Yes, Tay, welcome.
Yes, thank you for having me on your podcast.
Of course, I'm so happy to have you here.
Yes.
So, y'all, before we get into all the nitty gritty and all the things, Tay, I just wanted to ask you a little question, do a little icebreaker with you, okay?
Okay.
So, if you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be and why?
Any superpower in the world? Probably to teleport.
Teleport? Okay,
Yeah,
period. Because you are a traveling girly.
Okay, thank you.
My girl
thank
takes
you.
trips, y'all. She be on them flights.
I need to get there a little faster. In a blink of an eye, actually.
Okay, period. I feel like that definitely aligns with who she is, y'all. 'Cause I'm telling you, this big money over here. She takes trips. It's TaTa Williams in the building.
Thank you.
But yes, and I think if I could, I would be invisible. I just feel like I be wanting to like observe. I want to see what's going on because you talking about me behind my back.
That part.
What's going on? Yeah. So it would definitely be invisibility.
Yeah.
So Tay, before we get started, I just want you to just tell the people a little bit about yourself. You know?
So my name is TaTa Williams. You can find me on Instagram at _TaWill.
Okay, plug.
You know what I'm saying? You can find me on Instagram _TaTa Williams, TikTok _TaWill, or maybe they're interchangeable, something like that. I mean, what else? Instagram, TikTok.
Tell us about you. Like, what do you do?
Oh.
What do you do in the world? You just...
Well, I was also trying to figure out what other social media platforms I had.
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
People do Facebook?
I mean,
I feel like that.
That's
TaTa
what
on Facebook.
I was gonna say,
And
like-
it's TaTa, not nothing else. All right. Anything about me. So I am 20-something years old,
Period,
living in Dallas,
Yes.
Texas. Okay. I am a pharmacist from East Texas, just like you. Same hometown. I went to PV, you know.
Hey,
Thank you.
HBCU alum in the building.
Okay. And after that, I just...
She's a dog mom, y'all. She forgot about her son. Benji, she forgot about you.
Girl, I did not forget. He for sale, actually.
He not for sale, y'all. I promise he not for sale.
I have Benjamin Labarcus Williams.
Period.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so...
Girl, I ain't got no other interesting facts about me. That's crazy.
I think you're a very interesting person. You're like...
I like to travel.
I was going to say you're like a world traveler.
I be cooking.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Wait a minute. I'm on to something now.
You
I be
here.
cooking. Okay. Let me tap in.
Tap in.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things about you. But I think it's hard whenever you like decide to like... Well, not decide, but when people ask you like, describe yourself. And you're like... Damn, what is that
it's
about
like,
me?
dang. I just got off of work. All I can think about is what.
Well, thank you for being here. Like, period. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And y'all, this episode this week is going to be titled "Becoming Her," and we're just gonna be talking about navigating, like, leveling up in life, especially as a Black woman. I feel like we do have some different challenges than everybody else, and I feel like TaTa is like the epitome of a person who is popping her shit. Like,
thank you.
And when I think about somebody I want to be like when I get big, like, it's you. Like,
period.
So,
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, we grown.
Look, when I get big, I'm not grown yet, y'all.
Literally.
But in like 8 days from today, I will be considered grown. I'll be an OG.
Girl, we'll talk about that later.
I know.
20,
my gosh.
that ain't even that bad.
An OG.
That is an OG.
I cannot believe it. So, yeah. So, becoming her. I feel like her, like, that's something we always be talking about, like, oh, like, I'm him, but like her.
Yeah,
and
period.
Hello?
Okay.
So, TaTa, what do you think is something that makes a girl like her?
I think being her, you just have to have that confidence, that attitude. Can we curse on here?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like
Say
that bad like that, just that confidence. You have to be smart. You have to know how to carry yourself. Just very poised. I don't know. I love a lady. Like, I don't know. It's just when I get older, I want to be a lady.
Period.
It's something about being a woman. It's another thing about being a lady. And once you're a lady, it's like you're her.
That part.
That's
and like,
what I feel.
you can definitely tell the difference when a woman is a lady versus it's different. No, for real though. Like it's different. Like, so I feel that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think her would be.
Right. And I think too, it's like, it's not on you, it's in you. Like, I just feel like when you heard, like, you just automatically have those qualities that qualities that embody
Yeah.
her. Like sometimes it's not even like you're able to like pinpoint an exact thing that makes a girl her, but it's just like when you see her, like
You be like, yeah, she ate that.
like that's it. And I'm not gonna lie, like I've always looked up to you. I remember being like in the 8th grade and you won homecoming queen, and I was just like, wow, like that's the girl I want to be like when I get big.
Thank you.
So full circle moment, girl. Like full circle moment.
Now you her.
Hello,
Girl.
thank you. Oh my gosh.
At this point, we them.
We them. They are us. Hello.
Thank you.
No, that's good though. So I think both of us do have this in common that like we're very high achieving. Like that's one of the
very
things
goal oriented.
Very much so. And I think that's also one of the things that like made me look up to you when I was growing up, especially like being from Paris, such a small town. Like everybody know everybody, and so we all kind of keep tabs on each other. So like just growing up and seeing like, okay, TaTa, she did homecoming queen, she did all that, she popped it in high school, but then she left high school, she went to PV, like she did all the things, right? So have you always been like that high achieving person, just like
you know, like you said, when it's in you, it's just in you. Because really, I guess I could say my upbringing, maybe, because like my mom and my dad, they pushed me. They was like, yeah, you got to get this done, or you got to be active. You got to be in some extracurricular activity. And so maybe just the responsibility that they gave me, or they instilled in me when I was in high school, I guess they just transferred over into college, and I just knew what type of lifestyle I wanted to live.
That part.
And I wanted some money.
Hello.
I'm like, what I got to do? Let me get on Google.
Come on, man. No, and I just think it's so good to like see. Honestly, it's inspiring for me anyway. It's like to see somebody that I grew up with, coming from where we come from, and we'll talk about Paris too. Shout out to the 903.
903.
It's no tea, no shade, but if you know, you know. So
it's like a love and hate.
Right.
I love Paris, but I can't stay there too long.
You know, that's the thing. Like it's like a toxic relationship. Like you love being there, but you can't stay there for too long because it's just not good for you. But we're gonna touch on that in a minute.
Yep.
Hello. But yeah, I think it's like the same for me too. I feel like growing up, I just kind of like I always felt like I was like a big fish in a small pond. Like when it came to like being at home, like I always knew like there was more for me than just Paris.
Right.
And I just aligned myself that way, even from like a young age. I wasn't conscious of it then, but like even from a young age, I knew like, okay, I gotta get out of here. This is not it for me. So what am I gonna do in order to make sure that happens for me? So and I do like I low key followed in her footsteps, y'all. It was like homecoming queen. Like it was real tea, you know. Like
homecoming queen.
You know, then we ran it back in college too, you know, on homecoming court again.
You did your thing. Okay, I was so proud of you. I'm like, y'all, look at my little sister. I'm sharing everything. They like, who is that? My sister.
No, and that's the thing too, y'all. Let me so this is my sister, okay? And that's all we're gonna say about that, and that's it on that, okay?
Nothing more, nothing less.
Hello? We're forever locked.
Yep.
You know? So yeah, and then just circling back to talking about like home, right? I think, like I said, it was just like for me, I always felt like it was more than just being in Paris. And y'all, when we talk about Paris, it's just like a little insight. We live in a very small town in East Texas.
And do.
Like super tiny. I mean, it's the mess. You can't escape
Population maybe like 20,000.
20,000 maybe, you know, that's pushing it. Okay. And it's just like, it's one of those places where like, if you stay, you get stuck. Yeah. Like it's literally, I think of it like quicksand. Like literally if you stop moving, like you're gonna be stuck. And I mean, for some people, like being in Paris, like that's for them, you know? Yeah. But I think for me, like I said, I always knew it was more. Like, and it's so easy to get like caught up in it. Cause I can't tell you how many times, like when I was in my little crash out era, when I would go home, like it's so easy to get caught up in the bullshit. Because it's really all this therapy. Yeah,
it's an easy go to.
Right.
Yeah. But I think the thing about Paris is like, it's small minded.
Yes,
like I think and not even in Paris, but anybody that's from a small town. I think you know, sometimes people can have like a small minded syndrome. And a lot of people in Paris, they have small minded syndromes, and if you don't get out, then you kind of just stick to that. But I don't know, the younger people right now, they be outside of Paris.
They do be outside.
Like, wait a minute, what y'all be doing?
They quick to run to Dallas.
I'm like, wait.
They be like, let's go to the city.
But then they be doing stuff in Paris. I'm like, who having a party? What y'all dressing up to? I kind of want to come.
Look,
what y'all doing?
Out. And then, no, it'd be so crazy because when I do go out at home, they be like, why are you here?
Literally.
You are not
like, you don't
here.
belong here. I'm like.
But that's the thing. Like, people, when they know you, like you her, like, they know, like, you like there are just certain things that you probably shouldn't even indulge in because you on a different level, so you got to carry yourself as such.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know, because when you do go out and you feel like you that, I don't know, I feel like I'm that girl.
Yeah,
so when you feel like you that girl and you go out in your hometown and then you see the other girls that that girl, you be like, dang, I know I fucked with you.
I know I fucked with you. No, that's real.
Like you. Actually, hit me up.
Right. We probably should be cool.
Yeah.
No, but I feel that
come to Dallas. Because I'm not coming to Paris.
I'm not coming back home. No. But I feel like, and it's crazy though, but like it's literally like that small town syndrome. Because I feel like there's like I can name off like 5 girls that I think like coming from home, like my age, your age, a little bit older, like, like that are her, like, that they did something, and like it's just a small town. I don't know how to explain it. If you know, but I just think, shout out to Paris because it did help make me to who I am.
Oh, for sure.
I won't be back.
I won't be moving back. That's a good retirement home. But
literally.
Yeah, YNs and YWs.
Not the YWs. Them young women.
Get out of there.
For real. It is not.
Move away.
Man, that is not it. So my next topic is a little tea. Mm-hmm. So dating, I feel like as somebody who is so high achieving, especially like you, I feel like me, like I'm still like building my stuff, like I'm in nursing school right now. I'll have a career at the end of the year,
Mm-hmm.
The big money is
coming.
It's on the way for sure, for shit show.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like even with like being a high achieving woman, dating it's hard. I think for me anyway. Like right now it's very hard because I just feel like I'm in a space now where I'm like very intentional, and sorry to the men, but y'all do not be intentional. Y'all do not be on. Y'all be trying to get some cash.
Yeah,
and I have none of that to give. But I just feel like, so for you, how did you navigate like dating, being such a high achiever? Because I feel like it's also hard to find black men who are your equal without having to like date down. Yeah.
Okay, so. This is a good question, actually. So first off, I'm gonna say that I set boundaries for myself, right? Mm-hmm. When I started my career, and I kind of figured out like the lifestyle that I really wanted, like, oh shoot, this is what I can do, this is what I'm capable of. Now I'm hungry. I want more. I started setting boundaries for who could all have access to me, right?
Hello, that's my big thing. Like this year, it's like access.
A lot of people big thing. Like I be telling my homegirls, y'all need to set boundaries. Set boundaries. They be like, you so mean. I'm like, girl,
boundaries.
No. Boundaries. I don't care. I'm strict. Boundaries, please.
And the thing is, though, men like a strict program. I don't care what nobody says. I was literally telling my homegirl, like, a will respect you more if you have a strict program and you make him like hold them to it, because at the end of the day, men like to chase. Like they like a challenge. And when you go back on your boundaries, like that nigga don't take you seriously no more, because he's like, oh,
anybody can get this. Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Wait, look. I know.
But yes, I definitely agree.
Yeah, definitely. I had to set boundaries, and like everybody's boundaries look different, but you start dealing with a dude, then you really liking that dude, but you really know that you shouldn't be liking that dude. You like, dang, I lower my boundaries. How I'm gonna get out this situation? Yeah. Right. So it's just different stuff that I used to make sure that I did not do for a man. Yeah. Like, I love cooking. Yeah. I'm not cooking for you.
Hello.
You want to eat? Let's go out.
Go pay for it.
One man got upset because I made him pay for a margarita. You not my type of shit.
Not my type of love. Hello.
You not my shit. Like, but I said, okay, well, you're just not my husband, because he would never deny me.
Yes. I literally, that's how I be moving now. I'll be like, I'll be talking to a dude. I was really just talking to a guy not too long ago, and we have been talking. I have a 2-week limit. If you don't plan a date, 2 weeks is really a push. Yeah. But if you don't plan a date after 14 days of communicating with me,
come on,
you have no intention of doing nothing with me. I don't need a pen pal.
Yep.
So no, because my husband,
my homegirls,
I barely text them back. I don't have time. Like I'm too busy. For that. And I told him, I was just like, and my big thing is too, like you were saying earlier, like not dragging stuff on, because I feel like in the past, like I would be like, oh, like I like this thing about him, even though he don't have this thing that I like, he has that, so I'll stick around and see if all the other things will like balance it out. But now I'm at a point where it's just like, if I find something that I'm not with, I'm like, no, let's cut that off, because my husband,
a red flag is a red flag.
And you got to take
red flag
heed
is
of the
a red
red
flag.
flags.
So yeah, what's another boundary that I said? Another boundary. Oh, I know this gonna sound so crazy. I used to give men 6 months.
6 months?
6 months. 6 months to impress me.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That's a wow. Half
That's
a
long.
year?
That's long.
But in the 6 months, are you entertaining other men?
Well,
like, is it just him? Like,
of course, we're dating.
Okay. See, then now you get.
I was out the wing.
Now you getting into some though, because that's also another thing. I feel like, especially as Black people, just in general, we don't know how to date. Like, we don't know what dating is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, we're dating. In 6 months, you are not my guy. You're not my man. So we're dating, and while we're dating, I can date other people, you know, until we become exclusive. That's why it's another word that says exclusivity, you know? So until we become exclusive and we have that conversation, then we're just dating. Like, but that's why you got to understand within that 6 months, what will you and what will you not do, right? So it's setting boundaries. Right. So like within 6 months, I'm knowing if I really like you or not. If I don't, by 6 months, if I'm like, nah, then it's like,
no, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It be the small things too. Like, I like to be dated. I want to go to restaurants.
Yes, you like to be courted.
I like to be courted. Thank you.
Men do not court.
Men do not.
Not a lot of men do not court.
Yeah,
yes.
You have to find, you know, that what is it? Needle in a haystack.
Yep.
Yeah. And then when you find out, because everybody want to have these gender wars. And
oh my gosh.
I'm so tired of it. If you find your equal, you find your equal.
Man, hello? And I just feel like, it could be like the 50-50. It just, all the things, it just be too much. I just feel like when you find a partner, like all that shit goes out the window. Because like that's your partner.
It definitely do. Exactly. A 50-50 conversation is like a poor person conversation.
You know what?
Like, baby, no, are y'all both not making money?
We're both having, so we don't. That's not a conversation we having.
Like, I'm like, we both getting money. Conversation. Like, come on, y'all.
No, literally, I agree. I just feel like, and that's the thing. Like, I know, like you said, like you want more. I have envisioned what my life looks like. I pray about it. Like I talk to God about it, and God would not give me these thoughts of the life that I want if it wasn't attainable. For sure. So I'm just like, I'm not gonna settle at all because I'm very high achieving. Like, I'm gonna be a doctor one day. You know, so like I want my equal. And like that's okay too. Like don't feel like,
but not even a want, bro. You deserve.
I deserve.
Come on now.
I love that. No, because I do. I feel like as Black women, like we deserve to have our equal or better. Like I don't feel like we have to date down, but oftentimes that's what we do. Or we settle, and like I'm not doing that. And like bringing it back around to that guy when we're talking about settling, I pretty much told him like, yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. Like you haven't, there's no initiative. Like I'm cool. Like he got so mad. Well, since you want me to plan a date on your timeline and your timeline only, like it's cool. And I had family stuff going on anyway. Girl. I was like, well, I hope that your family, I'm praying for y'all. I hope that everything works out. Have a nice day.
Cause his problems are not yours.
They are not mine, baby. And you wasn't finna plan no date. Girl. Like stop it. You trying to manipulate me? Yeah. And at one point I used to be able to do that, but now this frontal lobe and started developing. Hello? So
we're not all the clarity you need.
Man, I'm telling you, it's like from 2024, the end of 2024 to like April 2025. Like I don't know, like something
it's
just
like a light bulb
changed, and I was like,
you be like, I actually feel like I deserve this.
Like I'm like, oh
yeah, this is what y'all should have been doing.
This what you, and you know, and it's just like I would never go back. Like just like
when you start pouring into yourself, then you really
that's where I'm at now too, because like we both had ended like long-term relationships around the same time, and I remember like after that happened and I started like dating myself and figuring things out, I was just like,
girl, dating yourself,
like I actually deserve all these things, like, and to have to like try to like beg a man to do those things,
or try to convince a guy that
I'm worthy of those things when I know that I am, and you see me and you see my worth, so I don't have to try to like prove myself to you.
Exactly.
So
you're here for a reason.
Thank you.
Why am I here though?
And all right. Hello.
Let me.
Hello. It's just like, no, seriously though, that's real, and I just feel like as women, we need to start taking our power back in that sense. Like, girl, you are the prize.
Yeah.
My daddy always told me, like, you're the booger with the sugar. Like, you are the prize. Like, that's a good one. You are her. Yeah. Like, so he can be him, and that's cool, and that's all that. But like, I'm her. I'm me. So I have act accordingly.
I have a question.
Come on.
Do you think the reason why we look at dating the way that we look at it is because of our dads?
I think so. Yes.
You think so?
I do. I think that your dad plays a big role in like how you view relationships. Like in my last relationship, like I remember he told me like, you're comparing me to your dad. You're comparing me to your dad. But it wasn't that. It was just like my dad used to date me. Like when I was on, not
he used to
like,
provide.
Yes, like when I went like Valentine's Day, my daddy would pick me up from my auntie's house. Definitely. Like I would be dressed up. He would he would open my door. He would have the gifts, like all of the things. Like my daddy, I was a daddy's princess. Like he dated me all the time when I was little. So to show me like this is how a man should treat you. And I'm my daddy's only daughter. I know you got sisters, but I'm the only girl. So like it was my world. So when I get with a man, that's what I'm expecting. And it was hard for me in my last relationship because I gave him opportunity. Like I told him, like, I'm not gonna lie, like this is what I expect from a man because my daddy did these things for me. Right. So if you're gonna be my man, this is what I'm expecting. Right. So it was just kind of like I was like, damn, like I gave you a test, but I also left the answer key on the desk, and you still felt it.
And you still felt it. So I'm giving you the.
It's time for you to get out of my class, baby, because you need to leave. You need to leave. And it's like, I think girls too, like, they be like, oh, like, you got a nice guy, like, he not doing you bad or whatever, so you shouldn't leave.
They try to downplay it.
No. Like, I feel like getting all those things is just as important as like being faithful, like all the things. Like for me, like all those things are important in a relationship. One thing doesn't outweigh the other, if you know what I mean. Yeah. I guess that will also tap into knowing your love languages too. So boundaries and love languages definitely go hand in hand. Yeah. But I agree. That was good. That was a good one. That was good. I like that. I like that. So just kind of like moving on to the next topic. I feel like you don't become her without like enduring things, right? I feel like there's a lot of things that happen in women's lives who are like impactful that kind of shaped them and molded them into who they were. So what do you think were some like pivotal moments in your life that you could say that like made you the woman that you are today? And how did you navigate those, whether they were like hardships or even just like different things in life, like how did you navigate those things? Yeah. It's so crazy because I used to always, well, I'm not going to say used to because I still do. But I always be like, God's favorite. Oh, I'm God's favorite. Your favorite's favorite. I'm your favorite. Yeah. You're literally, that's favorite. Like favorite ain't, favoritism ain't fair, but I'm God's favorite, right? And then one time I was like, well, dang, I was going through so much. I'm like, maybe I'm not God's favorite. Maybe I'm like, wait a minute. You got me in a little storm here. I don't know how to get on. Look. Wait a minute. Where you at? And so I was like, okay, maybe I'm not God's favorite. But then I seen a quote and it was like, you're God's favorite because he gonna put you through everything, but he know that you're gonna make it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna, I don't know. So the quote, it stuck to me because I'm like, okay, I'm God's favorite because everything that I've ever been through, I would like to say that I've overcame it. My friends like to describe me as being resilient. I think you're very resilient. I get that too, though. But I think you're very resilient. Yeah. That's crazy because I'm like, how y'all? I just be coasting. I'm like, no, you are. You're a very, very strong individual. Like I think you're a very strong individual. I think, but sometimes maybe me being strong can get confused with me being prideful too. Like I'm strong when it favorites the person that I'm talking to, when they're commending me. But when I need to be strong against them, now it's like, oh, you're being very prideful. You're prideful. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a lot of situations where like they'd be like, oh, you're being very prideful, but I'm like, nah, I just got to stand on business about me. I'm just you know what I'm saying? This is just what it is. Boundaries. Literally. People don't people don't take boundaries well at all. Like it's like I'll give chance after chance after, and I'm like, okay, well now I'm playing myself. Yeah. So you playing me and I'm playing me, so boundaries. And if anybody gotta love me, it's me. Girl, so somebody gotta choose me. Okay. So yeah, and you gotta choose you every time. Every time. I agree, because at the end of the day, if nobody else will, you have to choose you. Definitely. So. And so like, I don't know, just going through stuff, having to pick yourself up,
Cause you know you ain't got nobody. That's why I got Benji and emotional.
No, that's so real though. Like I can literally remember like when I was in college and I was like super duper duper depressed. Like I was really down bad. I remember coming home one day and I just literally laid on the floor and I was just crying. And Nova just came up and was like licking my tears and I was like, girl, like shout out to you because I don't even know in this moment. Literally. No. So I feel that.
Can't even be mad for real.
You know, I'm just like,
please get out my face.
Look, like move, but like come on, like literally, I need that. Yeah. No, but I do think like when we talk about like being her, like like cool, you got the money, you popular and all that, but I feel like the qualities that really make somebody her is like you said, I love that you brought God into it because that's like a big thing for me. Like I have God saved my life, like so I like literally everything that I talk about like it's surrounding him because without him I am nothing. Truly.
Right, for sure.
And I feel like when I was in like super duper depressed and all that, I think those moments, just like you, like I had a great life before then. Like everything was good. And then I started going through so much like back to back to back. And I was like, okay. Okay, God, like, what we doing here? Like, am I your favorite or do you hate me?
Yeah, right,
like,
right. You be like, wait a minute.
But now, like, being on the other side of it, it's like, no, like, I am your favorite and I'm living in your favor now because without those things that happened to me, like, no, but that's real. Like, without those things that happened to me, I wouldn't have nothing to talk about here behind these cameras.
Yeah, and then, like, people, they like to equate, oh, you're God's favorite because all of these things that you have or, like, the materialistic thing. And I'm like, no, y'all don't even understand.
No, you literally, deeper than that. You literally, it's not about the things. Girl. Like, it literally is not about the things. It's not about the money. Like, all that is cool. Yeah. But it's literally about how, like, the things that I have gone through would have probably broken people. And God came through and, like, saved my life. Like, he gave me, God gave me a strength that I think is, like, so amazing. And, like, people be like, oh, like, you the strong friend. And, like, for a long time, I was like, I don't want to be the strong friend. Like, God, I'm not your strongest soldier, but like now I'm kind of like, you know what, God, Big G, I'll be there. I'll take that because
put nothing more on you than you know,
like the lessons that I'm learning through all of the things that I have gone through, like it's worth it. It do get greater later. So if y'all are ever going through something in life, I'm looking at the camera. If y'all are ever going through something in life and you feel like you're not gonna make it or you feel like this is gonna break you, I promise you, it's not. If you have God in your life, like. Nothing is greater than that. No trial, no matter how bad it feels or how hard it feels. Like, you can and you will get through it. And I'm telling y'all, it get greater later. God might give you a podcast.
Girl.
Hey,
you never church.
Know. You never know.
Listen, okay? I know that's right.
Period. I want to talk about something a little bit more serious. You know, since we're just talking about like just things that happened in your life that kind of shaped you and molded you into who you were. I know you lost your dad, and so I just feel like that was one of the moments that really like showed me. Not that I didn't think you were a strong individual, but like seeing you come out of that, like, and how you navigated your grief, and you know, you were dealing with a breakup of a long-term relationship, like navigating grief, like it was just a lot that you were dealing with in that moment. And so I just want you to talk about like how you navigated that, because that was like,
it was, woo. You know, that
look,
no, but for real, during that time, and then I had just graduated, so I was trying to pass my test. I couldn't pass it. I couldn't pass that test. I was just like, going through it. Then the breakup. Then my dad had passed. Then like I was just finding a job. I don't know. I feel like everything happened for a reason. And I feel like every time I describe the story of how my dad passed away, in my mind it gives me some type of, I don't want to say comfort because of course I'm not comfortable with this. But like it kind of gives me some like a
peace of mind
because everything happened for a reason. That's all I'm gonna just say, okay? And so during that time I was down bad, you know, but I had to be resilient and I just had to come out of it. Like I literally had to pick myself up, you know. All I was doing was going to work, going home, going home. I remember I tried to go out to eat with you, cried at the restaurant.
I was just like, we went out to eat and we sitting there and I'm like, like
it ain't no shame in my game, baby.
At all. No. And I'm like, you know, like, cause when you being there for somebody that's grieving, right? Like there's nothing you can say, right? Except for like, I'm here for you. Right. So I'm just like, like TaTa, like I just wanted to, you know, talk to you. And then like, she started crying. I'm
gonna say this. Only one tear fell.
No, it was like,
and that was it.
Was like, okay, Cause she TaTa really a real nigga, y'all. Y'all didn't know she really is. But
listen, and so like it was. Like, I tried to go out. At the beginning, I did try to go out. Yeah. Went out to eat with you. I remember one time my homegirl, she hit me up. She like, let's just go to the club. She's like, come on. It's been a little over 2 months. Let's go. I tried to go to the club. Was crying in the club.
You know.
I said, all right. You know what?
You got to process your feelings. Like, you got to do it. You got
At this point, I said, I don't know what it is. Like, I was sitting at home all the time by myself. I was trying to go out with my friends. It wasn't working. I bought my dog. That was cool. But like one day I was just like, you can't sit here and write, right? Mm-hmm. I'm like, you gonna have to get up. Something's gonna have to change. And then I was like, okay, well, everything that you can do by yourself, you need to do it.
Yeah.
So then like I started going to. That's when I really tapped into traveling.
Yeah.
Right.
Baby, she was taking trips.
Like I had the revelation in April. I think by July. I was in New York. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? By the next, I was in Aruba. Yeah. And then I was in, like, I was just going. I was going to concerts. Like, I remember when I was dating, the men that I was talking to, they'd be like, dang, you don't never sit down. I'm like, yeah, I don't. So, I'll piss you in when I can.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, because, like, I'm living. I think it kind of just, like, I feel like you kind of had, like, just listening to you talk, it's like, I'm gonna live my life because life is so short.
Literally, like, you have to pick yourself up. You just don't
know. Yeah, so I can't sit in it. So I'm gonna just make the best of this life that I can. Yeah. And like knowing your daddy, like Block would have wanted you to be having, nigga. You know, shout out to Block, okay? Block would have wanted you to be out there living your life and doing all those things. So I know you making him proud still.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know I am. But yeah, I mean, just have to, what they be saying, pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
Yeah,
and keep it pushing. Cause ain't nobody else gonna do it. I mean, some people, my sisters, they had their families. Yeah. They had their husbands to keep them going, or their children that, they had to keep pushing for.
Yeah.
But girl, I was just like,
you know, cause like it's like that's what I'm saying. Like it's the strength in that, because it would be so easy to just like sit in it and stay in it, because you had no reason. You had no like true reason to just be like, I gotta get up. Like Tenaria had to get up every morning to get her kids ready for school. You know, like there was,
she had people holding her accountable.
She had somebody there that was leaning on her, and like Tam got a husband. You know, so it was just like. Yeah,
and I don't think a lot of people be seeing that part. I'm like, they be like, "Oh, you got your sisters." I'm like, "Y'all, but y'all know they do have a life too.
Outside of me,
Like I don't talk to them every day,
right? Yeah. Like they're my sisters. They love me. They're gonna be there for me. But there's only so much.
They're going through it too.
Exactly.
So we can't really console each other because
we all grieving.
We just gonna be booing.
Yeah, we all trying to figure this shit out at the same time. No, I feel that.
But yeah. So,
but yeah, no, I think like grief can be very, very messy. When I lost my Mima, it was like literally. That's what I'm saying. It was like one of them times where I was just like, God, like I feel like you hate me. Mm-hmm. Like I 2023 at the end of the year, like it had got so bad, I was so depressed, and then rolled around to February 2024. I'm like, all right, I'm probably finna off myself. Like it got so, I can laugh about it now, y'all, but it was scary then. Funny. It's not funny. No, like. That is not a funny thing, but that's how I cope. I laugh.
You should include a
disclaimer. No, literally.
You having suicidal.
Look, no, literally. I'll put the hotline number. No, because like it's not funny at all. But that's how I cope. But I can remember like I got through that, right, and then I had came back home for a little bit. I had to move back home. My parents was like, "Yeah, like you got to come home for a minute. Like we need to reset." And then as soon as I had got back good, I was getting ready to graduate college, and I'm at work. I was still working in Dallas. I was driving back and forth. And I get a call, and they're like, yeah, like, Mima's in the hospital. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, it's just, she be going to the hospital. Yeah. She old, like, you know, like, she be going to the hospital. And I'm like, well, do I need to come home? And they're like, yeah, you probably need to come home. And I come home, and, like, she never left the hospital. And so it was just, like, I had literally just got back into a good space. And then, like, as soon as I had kind of picked myself up, I was like, damn, I done got knocked back down again, like gut punch. And it was just like, it was so hard to deal with that. And I had turned to like worldly things to like fulfill me. Yeah. And like that didn't last long. And now that's where I am now, which is why I'm almost 9 months abstinent, child. Shout out to me.
Yeah. I love that for you.
No coochie out the queen.
Can't get no coochie out the queen.
But like doing all those things, like really like tapping in with God. And I feel like, again, like, I needed to go through all those things in order to have something to say
for sure
to y'all on this podcast, because I think I be having some to say. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna leave the heavy things alone because that was a lot. But shout out to Blog, we love you and we do miss you so much.
Of course.
So just on a lighter, happier note, that's so shitty. It like y'all know.
Okay, let's keep it a buck. We have dark humor, so it's okay.
We do, y'all. We have such dark humor.
The next 3 to 5 minutes.
I was just gonna say, like,
do that. You need to include this clip at the beginning. Of
no,
the
literally, like, if y'all might want to like fast forward through, because we do have dark humor. It's bad. Me and all my friends do. Like, y'all, Michaela, my best friend, I'm gonna have her on the pod one day. Like, y'all, the humor that we have will probably scare some people. Like.
You gotta push through it.
You know, literally, like
that's a Band-Aid off.
Okay, so on to like more like happier, lighter things. So y'all, as y'all know, I'm about to turn 25. Oh my God, $2 and a nickel. Oh my goodness. Shit.
You owe.
Okay, so so y'all, but no, seriously, turning 20. No pun intended. Seriously. Yeah. So turning 25, I feel like in the past like 9 months, I think after like April last year, I really started going on a journey. So corny, I hate saying like that, but I did, and I feel like I was like really like changing, doing like work, and I feel like honestly I had like an epiphany. I don't know, like, and maybe it is like the frontal lobe developing, because I'm telling you, it's like the clouds parted and the sun came out and like shit just started making sense. And I feel like I've been so like, I want to change, I want to be better, like I'm tapping in with like trying to get my finances together, like just a whole bunch of things are starting to make sense. And my question to you is like, when you turned 25, did you have like that like epiphany, or was it just like you just turned 25 and kept living life? Like, you know, like when people say like 25 is so serious.
Oh, I was in school.
You were in school, yeah. And you were in a relationship.
I was in a relationship. Yeah. At 25. Now, I'm not gonna say that like I had an epiphany. I probably had the epiphany when I was 26.
Okay, yeah.
But that's only because like I had graduated school and I didn't know what to do. That's the only reason why. Yeah. I think the longer that you're in school, I feel like that's why they got super seniors. Because you know they just can't get out.
They can't get out of it. Yeah.
so you know what I'm saying. So like when I was 25, you know, I was just handling my business, but I don't think that like at that time I was like financial responsibility. Yeah. You know, you wouldn't, because I didn't even have any finances.
You didn't. Yeah, it wasn't that. Yeah, you was living a different life. So yeah. Let's talk about that then, because you were living a different life. Like you were in a long-term relationship. Like I'm sure you thought like, oh, this is the person I'm going to be spending the rest of my life with. Yeah. Like this is going to be it for me. Like you were in kind of like that mindset of like planning what your future was going to look like, right? So how was that? Like the mindfuck of like, because it's a mindfuck. It is like of when y'all broke up and it was like, oh, this is not, please.
Let's have a ball.
Yes, that, but like, no, real though. Like, when you had planned your life with a person and now you're like, your whole thing is like shifted. Like, that's not what life is going to be like anymore. Oh, yeah. How did you navigate that?
I was down bad for a couple months. Like, I was like, hey, sis, can I come stay with you?
Like, yeah.
Like, you know, I don't want to go back to Paris, so can I come stay with you? And then I'd be like, well, I'm actually just going to go stay in Paris with my parents. Then it was like, well, I don't want to be in Paris. I'm gonna go see if I can stay in Houston. You know, I was just like really trying to figure it out because like you said, I thought that I was in a long-time relationship that was gonna last for a long time or a long term. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, when I just got out that situation, I was just like, dang, now what do I do? And so I continued to just work on school and I don't know, try to kind of figure out where I wanted to settle. Yeah.
So you kind of like, that's when you like shifted to like pouring more into yourself.
Yeah. Like trying to, I guess that's how I navigated, by like going different. Dang, do I always travel when I be going through stuff?
That's your like. That's how you cope.
Am I running away from my problems? Wait a minute.
Oh, did we just uncover something?
Am I in a therapy session?
Hey, you know.
But yeah, I went to Houston and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to figure out life here. I'm gonna try to get me a job here and see where I can. But then everything really, it's just so hard. 25 was a rough year. 25 and 26 was literally a whirlwind.
Yeah.
So like they just all tie into each other.
Yeah.
You know,
like
because it was like hit after hit after hit after hit. I was like, all right now.
no, literally that's how I feel about 23 and 24 for me. Like that was like traumatic and terrible as and I was like, okay, so if we make it to any more, we're gonna have to figure some out because this is just too ghetto for me. Like I can't.
Now I will say maybe my frontal lobe did develop, but in the relationship, right? See, follow me.
Okay, I'm following.
You know, usually when people break up with a person that they've been with for a long time, they be acting crazy. Not me.
I just feel like you really like
maybe that
you have like
a developing. I didn't crash out.
I was just gonna say I feel like you're like a I don't give a type of person though. I feel like you have that like, oh, okay, well, like maybe it's the Aquarius in you. I don't know.
Maybe
like you just be like I don't know. I feel like you just be like
I could have crashed out, but that was very like mature of me, you know. So maybe that, and then just figuring out how to navigate people. I would say, you know, like. If any navigation was being done, it was how to navigate people. You know, with everything that was happening, I was like, okay, who's showing up for me? Am I showing up for myself? Just where am I in life?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's coming around to my next point, which was like how important it is, like who you have in your support system, like your people, like you said, and you were like sifting through them at that point because it's like who is showing up for me, like who can I take to this next phase of my life because it is a new phase that I'm finna go into.
Girl, you get down to the nitty gritty.
You know, I'm just saying we get real up in here. I'm telling you.
Well, yeah. So my people, it was definitely like who is showing. It go way farther. Well, I don't even want to say it go way farther than loyalty, but like. People can be loyal to you, but from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can be loyal to you and you don't hear nothing from them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got your back.
Yeah. But you don't communicate.
You don't know where they got it, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, it was really like the people that I started building my community around the people that were, I don't know, like pouring into me. Yeah. Always checking in on me and they knew that I wasn't okay. Yeah. You know, like, because like you said, it's very easy for me to put up a wall and be like, I'm gonna just get through this. I'm gonna keep pushing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely the community. And then like it also made me realize that like what they be saying, blood thicker than water. But what's the opposite?
Water is
blood is thicker than water, but that don't mean nothing. I'm gonna just say it like that.
Okay, yeah, it is like a little phrase, but I don't know what the hell it is. Yeah,
put it in the comment.
Yeah, no, literally, y'all put it in the comments if y'all know what that is. Yeah,
but yeah, you know, something because like my friends, like I really thought that my family was gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? But with us,
it ended up being the family that you chose.
Literally, you know, like it with the distance and then them not being able to communicate with me all the time or every day, and I was just easily accessible to my friends, so it was easy for them to drive 30 minutes versus my family driving 2 hours to come in and check on me. You know, it was easy for them to be like, hey, what's going on, you want to go do this, you want to go do that, like I don't know. So it was definitely my friends. I had this one homegirl, she was not letting up. I said, get off my phone.
Shout out to her. Listen, you know who you are when you see this. Shout out to you. No, because I love your friends. I love all your friends.
It was Jennifer.
I know it was Jen. Shout out to Jen. I know you want to say her name.
Stop calling me. She said, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Look, that's the type of friends you need, though. No, literally. So shout out to Jen, Miss Fiance, period. Okay. So yeah, shout out to Jennifer. We love you, Miss Fiance, period.
It's like you find you a man that give you the stars, moon, the planet, the Pluto.
Yeah, all of that. Well, the first thing is I'm not finding nothing. He gonna come find me, but he gonna be all of them things. Yeah, he gotta come get me. Yeah. God, the Bible say he who finds a wife, baby, not a wife who finds a husband, baby. So he gotta come find me. But babe, this for you. Wherever you are in this world, I'm waiting for you. I'm doing the work. I'm getting ready, and I cannot wait till you come get me. Come get me tomorrow, actually, because I'm ready.
Come get me, daddy.
Babe, come get me. Okay. Nah, that's real though, y'all. Like I'm ready to settle it down. I've always been.
But you're only 25.
Okay, and that's crazy though. But like, okay, it's like I'm not in a rush to settle down, right? But I do want partnership. Like I know that's something that I want in my life. Like I know a lot of people. Some people are like, I have friends who are like, yeah, like marriage is slavery and like all of this type of stuff, you know. Dang. And like in some aspects, it can. I see the perspective, but I don't think that way. Yeah. But I do want partnership in my life. So like I feel like now it's like I'm in a space of making me the best me that I can be, so that one, I don't settle for nothing that doesn't align with me, and for two, like when I do find my partner, or when he come find me, we find each other. Right. You know how that go. But like, I'm the best version of me to be able to do that, because I feel like there's a lot of things in my life, like my parents, they were married for 25 years and they just separated 6 months ago. So it's just like, I don't want that to be my reality. Right. You know, like when I find my partner, I want us to be able to do it till we die. Yeah. So and no rush. Where I'm at now, like I'm just live, laugh, loving. Honestly, like I'm not pressed about men. Like I honestly, I'm not pressed about no men. Like I'm just really live, laugh, loving, and pouring into myself. I feel like this podcast is like, this is my baby. This is like where my energy is going. Like I'm getting ready to graduate nursing school. Like I just have so many things like selfishly that are going on in my life in the best way possible, and like that's where I'm at with it. So, period. Be selfish. I'm excited. Yes. So I think this was like a great conversation. I feel like, you know, we touched on all the things that encompass what being her is. Like, it's not just about how you look or how your body look or how much money you got and all the things, but it's also like the things that are in you, like the confidence, the courage, your resilience, like all of those things that kind of encompass what being her is. Because
we never said any of those things. It's crazy. You know? We never said, oh, because my body.
Yeah, because baby, that body T. Look her up on Instagram. That handle, find it. Yeah.
Listen, like, but you know, we never said that. We never said, oh, it's because we have X, Y, and Z. So that was a good one.
Yeah. Okay. Like, I think being her, like I said, it's not something that's on you. It's in you. And you can walk into a room and like, you can shift it. You become the thermostat. Like you control the temperature when you walk to you. You know, like we control the traffic, but no, we control the temperature. Like, so I'm so thankful and I'm grateful for you being here with me, TaTa.
I'm grateful. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Do you have anything else you want to tell the people before we go?
You know, no, I actually don't. Okay. I'm sorry.
You had me thinking she had some gems for y'all.
Okay. Make sure I actually do. So make sure y'all tune in to my girl Kiri's podcast. Hello. Okay. Thank you for having me as one of your first guests. Yes. And make sure y'all tune into my YouTube channel too. It's _TaTa Williams or _TaTa Williams on YouTube and TikTok.
Yes, my girl is a serious vlogger. Girl, like y'all gotta see them trips. It's good. No, the edits be fire. Y'all need to go definitely tune in. So, my people, I am so excited. Episode 2. This was so good. TaTa, again, I'm so happy that you came and spend time with us today. So yeah, y'all, we are going to continue this journey. I'm so excited. Episode 2, I feel like I was way more comfortable. Did y'all know this? Way more than the first episode.
Did you already drop? I'm so sorry.
No, I'm dropping today actually.
Yeah, I'm like, when you dropping?
Yeah, I'm dropping today. It'll be a little bit later today.
Okay, I can't wait.
So yes, I'm so excited. Again, like I love you all. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, for this podcast, for my special guest today. So yeah, y'all, we're just gonna continue to keep this shit going and continue to grow. And it does get greater later, but never forget, y'all, to continue to keep serious this time. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Bye.